Each fall, Clean Lakes Alliance and Yahara Pride Farms put on Ag Innovation Days, showcasing the latest methods for managing nutrients.
Yahara Pride Farms wanted to bring in a couple of different things into the watershed that we felt that could make a difference.
Yahara Pride's innovative approach employs the latest technology available, including satellite imagery, GPS-guided harvesting, and advanced computer programming.
We're very fortunate. Our agricultural community are quick adapters to new technology.
For the last 18 months, Jeff Endres has donated his time, equipment, and a 20-acre field to study cover crops. In the fall of 2013, he planted 8 different combinations in designated rows on 4 distinct planting dates, 32 test plots in all.
We'd have to look at more of a full season.
Heidi Johnson from UW Extension made regular trips to test the soil and inspect the crops. She presented some of the preliminary data at the Innovation Days, including this look at just how far into the earth some of the cover crops' roots grow. Last fall, Jeff harvested the corn on the plot using GPS mapping to track the specific yield associated with each of the 32 test plots.
I think the key here is, on an average, it's not hurting yield.
The computer models tracked height, ground cover, biomass, and nitrogen, all key to understanding which cover crops will work best moving forward. The research is generating a buzz among neighboring farmers.
These are the peas right here, and these also are going to be taking up a lot of the nutrients.
Lonnie Hahn is a newer member of Yahara Pride.
More community oriented. That's what this is all about, getting people here to see what they're doing.
He tried cover crops for the first time last fall. Without them, this entire 110-acre field would be bare soil. The momentum is growing. Now UW Extension agents, local, state, even federal conservation agencies are all watching this Yahara watershed experiment.
I'm optimistically think that cover crops are going to play a big role in the future of helping manage nutrients on farms.
The evaluation is constant. Just days before planting this year's corn crop, he inspected the soil.
See all the roots down in there? So that's loosening up the soil right now. The cover crop is doing the tillage rather than the implement.
For Clean Lakes Alliance and Yahara Pride, advancing the cause is as much about community as technology. They hold conferences, bringing in elected officials and industry experts. At last fall's Ag Innovation Days, farmers got hands-on testing of cutting-edge practices, including vertical manure injection, no-till, and strip-till, a precision farming technique in which only the specific row of planting is tilled, reducing soil disturbance by 70%.
No farm is exactly the same. There is no perfect solution. You need lots of tools in the toolbox. You need to be able to use specific practices on specific fields.
Another emerging practice is composting manure, a process that reduces the smell, the volume, and the weight for more manageable storage, and is also better for the environment.
This is our finished compost product that's actually mixed with a calcite. We've been able to pelletize it, so it allows the producer who truly wants to be no-till to be able to put the carbon and calcium back in the ground via mechanical application.
Modernization has, I think, just inherently occurred. It's all about advancement and improvement.
With more than 30,000 dairy cows in the watershed, handling their waste is one of the biggest challenges. Dane County has a cost-sharing program to help farmers with storage. Another tool, the much-publicized Community Digester. Right now, Dane County has 2. Combined, they handle manure from 5,000 of the watershed's 30,000 dairy cows, 16%. It's no secret that the Wanakee Digester has received some bad publicity after recent spills. But county leaders say the positives still far outweigh the risks.
The overall record of the digesters has been remarkably good when you look at the amount of phosphorus that they remove on an annual basis.
They also produce electricity, which goes back out on the grid.
The second digester may represent a new era.
The most exciting news on the horizon. In my last budget, we included money to pilot a new system that will result in 100% phosphorus reduction. That's a true game changer.
Looking at the progress of rural actions, the community is now 17% of the way toward reaching reduction goals. Research shows almost 30% of phosphorus pollution is coming from urban sources, and key projects are happening there too. Municipalities including DeForest, Madison, Middleton, and Monona are looking at how to expand and improve their leaf management programs. The concern, leaves at the curb create a teabag effect when it rains, rinsing phosphorus directly into the lakes. That's why Clean Lakes Alliance is piloting a Rake for the Lake program that encourages homeowners to get leaves out of the streets and to consider composting or mulching what falls in their yards. In the meantime, municipalities continue to slow and decontaminate stormwater with detention ponds, bioretention systems, and rain gardens. Dane County has a matching grant program to replace traditional stormwater outflows near the lakes with detention basins. The community is 13% of the way toward reaching urban goals. Taking urban and rural actions combined, the watershed is now 16% of the way toward reaching the phosphorus goal.
It's everybody's responsibility to try to do what they can.
We just need to continue to be partners. We got to have trust and respect on all sides.
2014 saw an increase in community resources from the Dane County budget to growing farmer participation in Yahara Pride to Clean Lakes Alliance's continued efforts to keep the lakes in the spotlight and momentum rolling for projects and progress.